Hey guys, and like I said, I'm going to make a conspiracy video tonight. So, I actually got one request for a conspiracy video, which is rather easy, and a lot of YouTubers talk about it, so I figured it'd be, kind of easy to talk about. And shout out to my best friend Brooke for giving me the idea. And actually tomorrow I think we'll be doing a video together tomorrow, so it'll be like my first tag tomorrow. But she told me to do the Mandela Effect. Now, for those of you that don't know the Mandela Effect originated when South Africa's late president Mandela, where he was in prison and everybody thought he died in prison, but when he died back in, I think, 2013, everybody was like, whoa, wait, didn't he die back in prison? So it's pretty much when everybody has a recollection of something, but it turns out being wrong. And so we're going to delve into a few of those today, and I really hope you enjoy, so let's get started. For some reason my camera said shifted, so there we go. Alright, that's better. Alright, so the first one I want to talk about is, I'm going to be doing a lot of movie references, just because I personally love movies, but I'm not going to be doing movie reference for this first one. I'm going to be doing the one that most everyone is really familiar with, which is the Berenstain Bears. Sorry. Now, everyone thinks that, the Berenstain Bears, I even remember it, I'm only 15, I remember it as the Berenstain, S-T-E-I-N. But if you go and look on, books now, or I think there's even a movie, I don't know. You look and it's Stain, it's Berenstain, and I was telling my parents about this one, and then they kept telling me no, it's Berenstain, and then we finally looked it up, and it was actually S-T-A-I-N. Now there has been a lot of videos, and I think this I'll see if I can find the picture of it. I'm not sure, it might take a lot of digging. So I did find it, and here you can see on the top it's Berenstain, then on the top it's Berenstain, then on the bottom it's Berenstain. So there you go. But there's a tape, I think, yeah. And then on the front it's the Berenstain Bears, and then on the side it's the Berenstain. So that makes people ask a lot of questions. So is there another parallel universe, or did maybe somebody go back in time and alter it, and somehow that was just overlooked? We may not know. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the movie ones, which these just messed me up when I either found out about them, or I listened to one, in Disney's Mulan. This is not sponsored. In Disney's Mulan, and I'm the one that found this out, and everybody I've asked has been in agreement with me. And the song "I'll Make a Man Out of You," where Li Shang is singing to Mulan with her horse or whatever, and she's about to leave, and he goes, "You're not." I always thought it was "You're not suited for the Rage of War." But I was listening to it the other day, and it said, "You're unsuited for the Rage of War," and I was like, whoa! Wait. And so I looked back, and every website says, and even the lyrics say, "You're unsuited for." And I was like, that's not it, though, because I remember watching Mulan when I was, this tall. I'm sitting down, but this tall. And him saying not, because just unsuited sounds really weird. And everybody agreed with me, and that was part of my childhood just kind of drained from me. Anyways, that's that one that I discovered. So if you guys want to go out, and if you don't believe me, go ahead and go look, because that's what it is. Or if you think I'm crazy, which is you're probably right. Yes. Go out and look for yourself on that one. The next one is with Jaws. Everyone remembers as "We're gonna need a bigger boat," because that would make sense, because they're kind of all on the boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat to catch this. But no, what is his name? I don't remember it. I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna okay. The sheriff guy, I know, well, I'm gonna get so much hate for saying the sheriff guy, but I really like Jaws. I just can't remember his name right now. He actually says, "You're going to need a bigger boat," talking to the ship Orca's captain. And I saw that one too, and I was like, wait, there's no way. remembers it as we're gonna need a bigger boat. In 1 minute, I have a piece of merchandise that was my dog. Let me get this piece of merchandise real quick and show you. Well, I can't find it, and I went digging through all my clothes, but it wasn't there. Alright, so it was pretty much a t-shirt. It was gray like this. And my dad went to Baltimore for a business trip one year during spring break. And a lot of their meals are based off crabs, so it said Baltimore on the front, and then on the back, it was this big crab underwater with this, fishing trawler on top of the water, and it said, we're gonna need a bigger pot. And so I was like, well, I went back and looked at it, I was like, how are, a merchandising company for the state of, Baltimore's not a state, Baltimore's a city. Like, the city of Baltimore, how did they get it wrong? Like, it's so high up, they're so high up. Then how did they get it wrong, So maybe it wasn't wrong, and like I said earlier, maybe the timeline has changed, or, parallel alternate universes, something like that, there's one. Alright, so next one I'm going to talk about, which a lot of people know, is Forrest Gump. Everyone, you literally hear everyone at least, 8 times a week. Once per day. I know there's not 8 days in a week, but that's how much people say it. You hear people quote Forrest Gump says, life is like a box of chocolates, But actually, if you go back and watch that clip of the movie, it says life was like a box of chocolates. And that's Forrest's mom telling him that, but why don't she tell him was? Why doesn't she tell him is? Because, he's still living. So I don't know. That one was kind of weird to hear. And also, there's another one. I don't remember it right now. It'll come back to me in the middle of this video. Oh, yeah, E.T. I remember him. If you go back and watch this clip, it's debatable. My aunt was telling me, oh no, it's the same. Sorry, I'm eating. You're going to realize that I eat all the time. All the time. And so, we all remember as E.T. phone home, pointing the finger at the sky. But, what he originally says is E.T. home phone, and then starts going phone home, phone home. But I always knew it as phone home the whole time, not home phone, because why would you say home phone if, he's not calling off the home phone, I don't know. That one didn't make sense to why it would be changed if it was changed. But yeah, and so there's the movie. Okay, sorry, I actually had 2 more movie ones that I just forgot about. One of them is in Disney's Snow White, another Disney movie. It's the Queen says, everyone remembers it as mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Obviously, it's me. Just kidding. No. But it's actually in the movie, it's magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all. But, you see so many adaptations of that scene. I think there's one in, Once Upon a Time, Enchanted, a lot of different TV shows and other movies, and you hear mirror, mirror on the wall, because that just sounds more right than magic mirror on the wall. And then this one, because this is possibly one of the greatest, love this movie series, which is Star Wars. And I can't tell you how psyched I am. Sorry, I'm nerding out. How psyched I am for The Last Jedi, but that's besides the point. Anyways, and where Luke finds out that Darth Vader is his father, everyone remembers it as, Luke, I'm your father. I even remembered it as that when my dad first introduced me to the Star Wars world. I remembered it as, Luke, I am your father. But the other day, we were watching the movie, and and Darth Vader said, no, I'm your father. That was a terrible impression. I hate myself. And I was just, blown away, and I went and researched it, and everyone remembers that as, Luke, I am your father, but it's actually, no, I'm your father. No, I'm your father. And I just lost it. Wow, that was a track. Anyways, so the next two I'm going to talk about, which one of them I've never, maybe it's just because I'm too young that I've never seen this one. I just remember it, as what it is now. But it's Fruit Loops, and it's, I've always seen it spelled as F-R-O-O-T, Fruit Loops. And that always made sense because, you have the two O's, which are the loops. But evidently, people that are older than me remember it as, like, fruit, F-R-U-I-T, loops. And, that's how it was. And, I don't know, I've never seen that one, so I'm just talking about it. Then the other one is, I remember this, I don't even know how I remember this one. Maybe it's just because my parents, because they constantly talked about it. But it was Oscar Mayer, and now it's spelled M-A-Y-E-R, and the always way I've pronounced it is Oscar Mayer, like M-E-Y-E-R, like it's supposed to be. But it's actually M-A-Y-E-R, which you would say as mayor, so why do people say Meyer? And, like, they still say it in commercials, they say Oscar Mayer. Or maybe it's just, like, an act, I don't know. But I've always thought of it as Oscar Mayer, not Oscar Mayer. But that's just... Alright, so I actually have two... Don't mind me, I'm dying. Alright, so I actually have two more Mandela Effects. One of them is the Jiffy Peanut Butter and the Monopoly Man. So, with the Monopoly Man, evidently he's never had a monocle. And I'm almost for sure he's always had a monocle, because I'd be putting the game up, smiling because I won, then I'd turn around, and I would be looking down, and I'd see, the little Monopoly Man with his little monocle, and I'd turn and I'd see my family crying in the corner because they lost. Anyways. He's always had a monocle to me, but obviously, or evidently he doesn't now. Now, Jiffy Peanut Butter. I think I remember it as being Jiffy. I'm not sure. Like, I think I remember it as being both Jif and Jiffy, because I remember walking into H-E-B and seeing both of those. But now Jiffy Peanut Butter no longer exists. It's just Jif. Which, it's kind of weird. Maybe it's just one of those where it was just kind of went out of style or brand or whatever. And so maybe that happened. I don't know. Well, that's all my Mandela Effects for today. If you guys have any you'd like to share with me, please do so in the comments below. And just let me know. And if you guys want to see more conspiracy videos, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I make new videos on an irregular schedule during the year. But I make them. So I will see you guys tomorrow.